how are you? It is
Saturday.
something October.
7th of October.
That's it.
Yeah, something October. Beginning, anyway. We're Olann and... Well, we're Laura. We're Deirdre and Laura. I swear, I was coming up here today and I went, okay, you're going to get through this podcast without saying something silly. And already I haven't. Okay.
I'm Laura, this is Deirdre, and together we're Olann and.
Yes, yeah.
Which, if you don't know, is actually an online fibre and craft magazine. There's a saying it's Olann.
Yeah, actually, yeah. People mightn't know.
Yeah, so it's an online fibre and craft magazine. Hopefully with a kind of an Irish lilt, as in the sense that we try really hard to focus on what's happening here with an international flavour.
Yes, I think that's probably very accurate.
That was about as close to an introduction as we've ever got.
Yeah. And you can find us on www.olanand.ie, and that's where you'll find the latest issue of the magazine and all the back issues as well, actually. And you'll find our blog there, and you'll find the podcast notes. Well, most of them.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, but look, we've so much on. Honest to God, it's all piling up.
God, we have so much on.
Yeah,
it's getting very busy.
It's getting very busy.
Yeah, which is good. That's what we wanted.
Yeah,
but I don't think we actually understood how busy it was going to get, did we?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
but all good.
Yeah, it is all good.
Yeah, and the readership numbers are going up every issue, and podcast viewers, and
engagement, people getting in touch, and
that's the word I was looking
engagement.
for.
Yeah, it's a very kind of marketing term, but you know what I mean.
So we need to say thank you if you're a returning viewer.
Yeah, thank you a million.
And if you are a new viewer, are you sure you want to do this?
Think about it now. There's still time.
I have an itch. Sorry, I have to scratch. There we go. Thank you.
But yeah, welcome. If you are a new viewer, welcome. In the podcast, we tend to show our own projects and things like that, but we also then kind of go into a bit more depth into some of the stuff that we've done in the magazine. So we look a bit more at the designs and the Olann and Loves section.
Yeah.
So
we should say we're in a different.
Different. Yeah.
Some of you will have seen it, or might have seen a bit more this way. So this is my office. I don't have a problem, quite obviously. You just ignore all of this.
No.
But the light's really good in here, so we thought we'd try in here.
Yeah. I think the light is really nice.
Okay, so we'll start with the first one of the designs. Because we did a quick live video last week about the sunshine and sprinkles, and we will focus on that again at some stage, but we thought we'd talk about another one this week. So we have the Mind the Gap shawl.
Mind the Gap shawl.
So we're going to disappear behind it.
Quite big. And this was designed by Monika of Comeragh Yarns. I don't know Monika's second name, or at least
O'Brien?
O'Brien. Yes, okay.
And then it goes this way. So it's a humongous shawl with these giant eyelets. So you've got one. And you've got five, and then three.
It's kind of quirky, and it's asymmetrical as well, which I think is really kind of cool.
It's a good one to wear, isn't it? An asymmetrical one. Yeah.
And Monika's used her own hand-dyed yarns as well, so they're nice bright colours.
That's so Monika's is Comeragh Yarns Fibre, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And Monika lives at the foothill.
Foothill, yeah.
Which doesn't make sense to me. Foothill of the Comeragh Mountains, hence the name. So she takes her inspiration from all the kind of wildlife and fauna around her, doesn't she? And actually, I stopped a little while ago when I visited Monika, and I was up the mountain and I took a shot of it, and it just like the colours you can see.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah,
it is lovely.
So, what was the needle size?
Sorry,
for that?
yes, it was teeny tiny. It was 2.7 mil. Now, I made a sample of this as well, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And I use a 2.7 mil as well, but my tension is quite a bit tighter than Monika's. So my shawl is quite a bit smaller. But I assume she used the same needle size because that was the needle size. I think if I were, not that I think my size shawl, I really like it, but I think talking to yourself and our friend Edwina, it maybe if I was doing it again, I might go up to the 3 mil. It wouldn't make a huge amount of difference, I think, but it might just make it a bit quicker.
Monika didn't specify tension for the shawl. And I think sometimes that's when I design a shawl, I don't tend to specify tension. I think when you've made a few of them, you know what tension you like. It's
Yeah.
different when we're making things for the magazine because we tend to go by, I suppose we tend to go by what is suggested, don't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think something in between size-wise would be great.
Yeah, because this is huge, but you can see it's quite it's quite
open,
a loose,
isn't it? Yeah.
open stitch. So look, sure, everybody has different.
What are these colours in this one? I know I wrote them down, but I can't remember.
So it is Bluefish, Siren's Kiss, and Flamingo Yolk is this. So I presume Flamingo Yolk must be the pink.
Yeah.
Bluefish must be the blue,
Yeah.
and Siren's Kiss must be the kind of the cream colour. So it's 3 different hanks, and it takes pretty much the 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, almost.
Okay.
Yeah. You'd only have a little bit left over. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Okay.
I think you probably have more left over of the. I can't even remember actually. I know of a little bit left over of all 3, but not a whole lot. To be honest.
Okay. All right. Show
Oh,
yours, and then we can compare the sizes.
So,
if you like. Yeah, I mean yours is definitely more petite.
Yes. So I also used Comeragh Yarns.
Which way are we going? That way? This way?
Yeah, go this way. So you can see, and then back. So there's the 3.
Your
the
firmer
5.
tension makes the eyelets pop a bit more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I actually like the tension of this.
I
haven't
this.
really had a proper squidge of this.
Yeah.
No, I like this. Oh, I love the little yarn over increase.
Yeah, actually that's really nice. Yeah. And so the yarns I used were Autumn Grass, which is the green, Every Breaking Wave, which is the nice kind of I'm going to say slightly, it's not turquoise blue actually, it's kind of a nice
denim.
Yeah, it's a denim-y blue. Yeah. And then a beautiful colourway that she dyes up, which is Rainbow in the Puddle, which is you can see, like if you look at it here, see the different pops of colour in striping with the blue. I just thought it was lovely, really nice.
The green is coming out a bit brighter on the screen, isn't it?
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's a bright green, but it's not that bright.
Yeah.
It's not as kind of Kelly green as it's coming out on the screen.
Yeah, but I love it. I absolutely love it, and it's become
it looks lovely on you as well.
It's really nice. Yeah, I wear it like well, mainly this way. But actually, do you know what? I put it on Glenn the other night.
Oh, I'd say it looked.
And it looked really cool on him as well.
Yeah.
Well, with these colours, and he was saying that he actually wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
One maybe with greys in it, so I might have to knit one. But like, there's loads of different ways you can wear it. Actually, do you know what was handy? The other day I was wearing it like around my shoulders because I was cold up in the office, and I was using this bad boy here as a
to kind of loop it through.
Yeah, like, and just
really
kind of like
yeah.
kind of keeping it like that. You're able to pull it through.
Yes, it's just
nicely.
giving you that warmth over
it
your
just
shoulder.
kind of keeps it there without much effort. So actually, I thought that was kind of handy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
it's a really nice design actually.
It's
I really like
lovely.
it.
Yeah, and it's proven quite popular actually. And I had it up.
And it's a good way of using, like if you pick up one dye, we'll pick up our tanks. God, do we all pick up?
Oh God, yeah, big time.
Oh my word! I've just remembered I haven't actually brought my We Had to Habits in.
Oh, are you going to have to dash off?
I think I might have to. That's not really going to prove very easy where we're sitting. We'll carry on. We'll carry on for a bit.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Well, that was my one and only today actually, because geez, I haven't, because I went on holidays and stuff in the middle, and I didn't bring any knitting with me to Sicily. It's too warm.
Yeah. Whereas, see, like I have to-dos, but I haven't sewn in any of the ends, so I don't know if they technically count as to-dos.
They are, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I would count unsewn objects as to-dos.
I was gonna wear one and just kind of tuck in all the ends, and then obviously point out that I hadn't sewn in the ends. I should do. So right, okay. So the first to-dos I want to show you are just these silly hats. So, and believe me, it is a hat. Look, I mean, look how crazy long it is. And then this one. So this one. So basically, my youngest child is 16, and he never used to wear hats, and I wear tons of hats. And he was trying one of mine on the other day. He must have, I don't know, must have been cold or something else. So he tried on one of mine, and we were like, oh my God, it really suits you. Would you not wear it? But I don't wear mine really slouchy because obviously I've got no hair, so it would just fall off. So he tried it on, and I was like, I think it probably needs to be a little bit more slouchy. So I had a look on Ravelry, as you do, And actually a lot of the slouchy hats end at 9.5 inches,
Right.
which is what my ones are. And so it wasn't right. So I was like, leave it with me, I'll have a play. So I made him this one first. So this is out of Rico Merino Aran. And look, I mean, look how much it's peeled. Because he screws it up and he shoves it in his, yeah, you know, like you do. Why not? My mum only made it, but why not? So this is the first one, which is really slouchy, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But what he does is if he's warm, he folds it up.
Oh, okay.
And so then he pulls it down a bit more. But if he's cold, he pulls it down so it covers his ears a lot more. So that's the first one. So that worked, and he liked that. But I was like, if you're going to fold it up, surely it should have more rib. So I made him this one. This is actually 2 strands of King Cole Merino. I found this, he lost it, and I found it down the back of his recliner.
Probably fell asleep with it on.
Yeah, probably. So then this one, so it doesn't have as much of a slouch if you fold it up. But my hair is going to look terrible. Well, my hair always looks like it's been dragged through a hedge backwards, that's why.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. And that probably fits neat, like squidges in around the ears a bit more.
So I think he prefers the grey one. I think we have just check my hair. It's okay, I think. Well, I don't know. So I think he prefers the grey one. So Do has the hat that I always make for Do, the Erica Knight one. So Do has probably, I'd say easily at this stage, about 12 of them. Because I've knitted them for him and Dina's knitted them for him. So I think the idea is that I'll just knit him a load of these in different colours. And they've become his trademark apparently already. Cool. So it's nice to have something that's gone down well. Yeah, you just want to make them then. That's the thing.
Yeah, it is nice.
So when I thought he'd lost this, I'm like, oh, that's no good, because I didn't measure how many rows of rib I'd done and things. I was like, really? So I think that's going to be the go-to hat by the sounds of it. So then
cool.
The other 2 Tudars. So I have finished the socks. The socks, I don't think I said, did I? The socks weren't for me. So they've still got ends to be sewn in. They were actually for Dina, my daughter.
Yes, I was looking at the pink going,
yeah,
not quite yours.
And the purple.
Yeah.
So they were for Dina. She tried. I was waiting for her to try them on. She was coming over, so she tried them on. She said they're the perfect size because it's difficult, isn't it, when you're making socks for someone else? So I explained how I like my socks to be worn, but I think I wear my socks quite tight.
Okay.
And she said this is the perfect length. The toe works. She's one of those people with a longer second toe.
Okay.
I don't have that. I don't know I know where she got it from, obviously, but she didn't get it off of me. So I've just got to sew in the ends. So this was an opal. I can't remember, but I will update it. And this is the Drops Fable, one of the solids.
Oh yeah.
That's another Tudor. And then I'm just going to bung those on the floor. Sorry. And then the last Tudor.
Oh, this is exciting.
Is this? Oh, I love it.
I love it.
So this is my Stroker. It's a solder tee pattern anyway, don't worry about it. So it's plain all the way down. And then it has this coloured work yoke, which I put up loads of things on my blog about different colours.
Oh yeah.
And I really like the mustard and the navy together. I don't wear a lot of grey because it kind of washes me out, so having the blue up near my face works. In your solders pattern, this is just a, like a garter stitch rolled collar.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't work for me because I prefer to wear shirts under things.
Okay.
So I did a rib, and I actually decreased the stitches even more than they were supposed to be. Yeah, because now that still sits quite like this on me.
Okay.
There's still a bit of a gap.
Yeah.
So without that would have been huge on me.
Okay.
I think my neck is probably one of the smallest parts of my body. We've all got to have something, I suppose.
I love it though. The mustard really pops out.
Yeah.
With the grey.
And the pattern is written for a worsted, I think, and I used a DK. Now this is an old yarn, so it's called Balmoral from Serdar, and it's an alpaca wool. I want to say silk blend. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just love that whole kind of.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's got a nice.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Look, you can see the
nice little halo on
fluff,
it.
the halo on it is gorgeous. Isn't it lovely? And it's got a nice mild. Oh,
it's itchy.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did you get it? Oh, and then this is actually the Wendy Merino DK, which I haven't hidden the fact that I love that yarn. There's something about it that I really love, and I just think they work really well.
Perfect.
I'd knitted I was knitting the colour work while I was watching the Bake Off. I don't advise you do that, because I managed to knit this up to here, and there was a mistake along this whole row, and I had to rip it back.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm glad I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's really nice.
I think that's pretty much the only. Maybe I might have. I can't remember if the sleeves didn't have rib on them as well. I did something else, and they're rolled up because they are actually a little bit long on me.
Right.
They kind of needed to be at least that bit shorter.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay.
And it's bottom up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you knit up to the sleeves. You knit the sleeves separately, join, and then work up for the yoke.
Yeah.
So, and because I'm a big boobed girl, there is like it could have done with maybe a few short rows around the chest, if you know what I mean. Because I've got a really small back, but I've got enormous boobs, and there is a slight discrepancy, if you know what I mean. So, but once I sew in, like where I joined under the arms, I've got to sew in the ends and stuff.
I love it. I look forward to seeing it on you now.
Yeah, it does look really cool. I'd already said to Dina she could have it if it didn't fit me, and then I sent her a picture and was like, tough.
Yeah.
So I have been to-daring, and I have a quick to-dar, but I'm only going to do this. This is a quick to-dar. Too early, maybe? We'll put it back.
C word. I don't think, there's Christmas ads everywhere already.
Oh, I know.
People booking Santas and stuff.
When I had the shop, they used to bring out the autumn-winter range. They'd start to bring round to you, I think in June.
Oh my God.
Yeah. If not earlier.
I guess, yeah.
And you'd start to see all of the Christmas bits and pieces. Yeah, definitely around June.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I just couldn't wrap my head around that.
There's fors and against, because it builds up momentum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And so you've been looking at it, then there's a bit of a pause. Then once the kids go back to school, it is kind of like Christmas is coming, let's get Halloween out of the way, Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
And then everyone, you feed on other people's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, I guess you do, yeah.
We have to pause because I need to go and get my things. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to do two of the things from the Olann and Loves section of the magazine. We actually had some really nice things.
Yeah, it was really nice.
We always say that, but
I know.
Yeah, I think the more you look at things, the more you're like, wow, and you can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People are just so clever. Like it's really kind of inspiring. You know?
Yeah. This is this is called the Knit It, Hook It, Craft It Miss Mini Pinny. So I don't know if I can kind of hold it up. So I'm just going to do this. It's like floating. We just keep disappearing. So as you can see, we've literally just opened it, which is so it came actually lovely and tight, wrapped up with this around it. Isn't it cool? So
it has a name there. It's really cute.
Miss Mini Pinny. So, and it's, where did we start? I put it up on Instagram, didn't I? This week, was it? It's one of those things that you think, you'd never think about going and buying it, but if you bought it or someone gave you it, you'd be like, oh my God, how did I cope without it? So the idea is that it's like a glorified project bag. So think project bag, okay? So you've got a narrow pocket here and a narrow pocket at this side. So they're ideal for knitting needles or for a crochet hook. And then you've got a pocket here and a pocket here. Which one's the smaller one?
That's the smaller one here.
So if you think kind of knitting project or crochet project or embroidery or something that you're working on, and maybe a notebook in here or whatever, do you know? Maybe a snack.
Drink. Hip flask. I don't know.
She says as she throws hers on the floor.
Yeah.
What bang?
Just ignore it.
So, and then the good thing is, so instead of a normal traditional tie, it has, she says that she can't open it.
Oh yeah.
Arthritic hands, please excuse me. So it's got like these big D-rings on the side, and then you have the straps that clip on. So the straps are literally kind of, you can tie it on, but if you need to quick release.
Yeah.
You can just grab it
actually,
at the side. So it's basically like are they called half aprons or something? I forget what they were called.
Yeah, I guess they're half aprons.
And so it's made from this lovely, it's like a heavy calico, isn't it?
Is, yeah.
Did I write it down? It would have been good.
Oh, sorry, yeah. You probably have.
It's linen. It's linen.
Linen, yeah.
So, so the linen is grown in Belgium. So one of the things, so Faye is the lady who owns Knit It, Hook It, Craft It. She is also the lady behind the Crochet Circle podcast.
This up here, actually, close to me.
Maybe working with Faye in the next issue. Maybe, possibly. So basically, this is Faye's design. Faye wanted a pinny that was going to be multifunctional, which she's definitely achieved. One of the things that she does with her company is that she is really conscious about the carbon footprint. And on her, I was just saying to Dee a minute ago, on her website she has a traffic light system, so red, amber, green, and it's about kind of telling you where things have come from. She tries to tell you as much as she can about the sustainability, the products used in making them, if you like, and she tries where possible to source closer to home.
Oh, that's really good.
Not always possible, but if she hasn't been able to source close to home, she will tell you where it's come from.
Yeah.
So this is, let me think.
Grown in Belgium.
Yeah, woven in Scotland and sewn in England by Martine. My son's sending me messages, which is really distracting.
Yeah. I didn't even have to do anything.
The first message said, "Mum, could you get my speaker out of the office?"
Oh, while we're mid-podcast.
Yeah. But we just ignore it?
Joys.
He might go away.
I don't think we saw that message coming through.
Anyone who has teenagers will know that the world just revolves around them. Nobody else. So did we cover everything? I just want to make sure that we covered everything. I think we did, didn't we?
I think so.
But yeah, definitely. Yeah, like... Yeah.
Did you say... Is this the only size available, just so I know?
There's 2 different sizes of ribbon, and there's 2 different colours of ribbon, if I remember rightly.
Okay.
Where is it?
Oh yeah, the ribbons, yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually the long ribbon. So let me show you.
It is actually quite
how long it is.
Yeah.
I have to say, even on all of my aprons that I've got for cooking,
Yeah.
I love a good apron. I do actually do wear it.
Yeah, I do wear an apron.
Do you know what? They stop your clothes from smelling.
Yeah, that's
while
true,
you're cooking
actually.
and splashing. I'm terrible for splashing. I should have an apron on at all times, actually. So,
At all times. Just walking around.
I think he's knocking at the door. Hold on a minute. Kai! Yeah? He's going to come in and grab the speaker. I think that might be the easiest thing.
Hi everyone.
He's now wearing the hat because I took the hat out. So, bye, son.
Love you, Mum. Sorry.
Bye.
See you later.
The joys of parenthood. I apologise.
It's real life, people. It's real life.
Honestly. So yeah, so the idea is that you could do a really nice big size bow at the back. I wrap. What I was trying to say was I wrap mine around the front. Yeah.
That's what I would tend to do as well.
I love it. I have to say, I am completely won over. Yeah. I just think it's a great idea. Oh look, and we didn't show.
Oh yeah, good.
Sorry, I nearly felt you up.
All right.
So yeah, really, really good. I love it.
Like you could even wear this, just thinking out loud, sitting down.
I think that's the
Do you
idea.
know what I mean?
That's
like
the
when
idea.
you're knitting.
Yeah.
So you could have all your gear like.
That's the idea.
Oh, is it? Not just for walking around, like. Okay. Yeah. So that your balls of wool aren't on the floor and stuff.
I'm so glad you said wool. Yeah. So there's different colours as well. Although I can't remember. I think there's a light blue. There's this denim blue. Oh, what? I have a feeling there's. I think there's 3 or 4 colours. Faye has a web shop. She is on Instagram, and is she on Facebook? I don't know if she is, but she's definitely got, her podcast has got a Ravelry group as well. Hi Faye. Next time I'll be more organised.
Yeah. We love it though. Love it.
Yeah, very, very good. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice gift for a crafter.
I think so.
Because they might, as you said, they mightn't think they need it, but if they get it, it would be a nice gift.
Yeah, and I think, like, when you think about it, the amount of us that tend to have stuff in our pockets, or, do you know?
Yeah.
It's nice that you've got it all in one place. You literally just take it off and you put it down. Do you know what I mean? So, and it's
perfect.
I suppose some of us don't tend to buy big project bags, so maybe the needles are hanging out, or maybe you don't want to put your notebook in, or do you know?
Yeah,
so
true.
yeah, no, love it.
Love it. Cool.
Okay, good luck.
So yeah, to follow that. So then we also have this, I mean, everyone needs a needle gauge.
They do.
And this beauty is from, it's called a Moura personalised wooden needle gauge. And you can see here, it's, I mean, I guess it's burned in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's laser. Is it
No,
laser etched in? I
laser
think?
etched.
Laser cut and then etched in, I
So
think.
size matters. So Anne, who is the lady who did the cool embroidery on hand knits
Yeah.
tutorial in the latest issue.
Anne, isn't it, I think?
Anne.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she has created these, and these are available on her Etsy shop, and they're made from cherry or zebrano wood. I don't know what zebrano is, but
Zebrano
it
is
feels
lovely.
really nice.
This is cherry.
Is this cherry?
Yeah,
This is
zebrano
really nice.
is more like a kind of black. Do you know it's called zebrano because it looks almost like zebra.
Zebra.
Do you know?
Oh, cool.
It has like a dark and a light wool.
But this has a nice, like a really nice soft feel to it. And then so it's, oh yeah. Actually, yeah, and there's a handy little, I didn't notice that there, and I just after noticing it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can see it, but there's a nice little ruler here,
This
actually,
is
which
the
is quite
centimetre one, is it?
handy
I can't see. Yeah.
for checking your tension when you're knitting a tension square. Handy little thing, actually.
And Anne can personalise them.
Oh, okay, so so where size matters is there, you can put anything you want.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool, actually. And we like Anne. Anne is really nice, and she did that lovely
Yeah, the
tutorial.
column is
actually.
really,
yeah,
really good.
it's really cool.
Yeah. If any of you like the stuff that Dottie Angel does, is her name Tish? Ooh, can't think. But everybody knows her as Dottie Angel. I can't remember what her name is. She does a lot of embroidery on knitwear.
Oh, okay.
And if you wanted to know how to do it or anything like that, pop over and have a look at Anne's piece in the magazine.
Yeah. No, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's really, really good, and she covered lots of different things. Didn't
Yeah,
she?
I know, it was really cool actually, and I was definitely looking at it because I have a lovely grey cardigan that I knit a couple of years ago, and I really like it, but I was thinking, ooh, I could jazz that up, just kind of maybe around the bottom of it, with some flowers or so. So yeah, I think I probably will actually do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that comes. So that's the millimetre one, isn't it?
right.
The metric
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
But I think you can get American needle sizes on it,
Oh, very
inches,
good. Yeah.
and you can get one that has both on it as well.
Oh, okay.
And I think, if I remember rightly, on her, so the reason that Anne does the embroidery, we approached Anne initially because of the embroidery, and then realised that she had these. But she has lots of different embroidery patterns and stuff as well on her Etsy shop,
cool.
loads of them.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out.
Oh, cool. Definitely.
So we'll do some more of the Olann and Loves in the next. I think we had 6 things again, did we?
yeah,
so I think
so
we'll do
just
2 the next time, and 2 the next time after.
2 by 2.
2 by 2.
God, we bought loads of stuff the past while we've been away. Well, when I say loads, I mean I haven't bought anything in quite a while, and I guess I just went a bit crazy. Well, we were at that.
You bought stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, we were at Atlantic Knitscape, so that was, an opportunity to, the yarn market there on Saturday is an opportunity to really, Catherine kind of focuses on Irish indie dyers, so it's all in one place. So it's kind of cool because you get to squish it, because usually when we're making these purchases, well, I tend to do it online. Yeah. So it was a nice opportunity to
It was yarn, biscuits, bags, crochet hooks, and then the lovely sea glass artwork wasn't there as well.
Yeah. So it was a lovely mixture of
stuff.
stuff.
There was a good mixture of different bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
definitely
kinda
bought more than me.
I did, yeah, I think I probably did. So, so I saw this and I just was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. So this is from Olann.ie. It is sock yarn, and it's called driftwood, I think. It is. Yes, it's called driftwood, and it's superwash merino and nylon.
Okay. It looks softer than a...
Yeah.
It's got a really nice halo
It's
on
lovely,
it,
isn't
hasn't
it? And just the colours are so delicate, and I mean, look, again, I've no idea what this is going to be, but I just thought
it's
lovely.
really nice.
It might be a lovely, nice, delicate kind of spring shawl, I think.
Yeah.
From myself, obviously, because I love this. Look at it. I mean, look, candy pop. I mean, it's so beautiful. When I saw it, I was like, I am
Just like magpie.
Do you know when
straight
you did?
away.
Yeah, I just saw it and went yoink. I didn't even stop. So that was from Olann. So she's a relatively new, to me anyway, indie dyer in Ireland.
It's Jess. Jess
from
Keane.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my word! It's not. Where is it that Jess lives? It's not Dublin. It's up that way, isn't it? Though I think.
Is it Midlands somewhere? Am I gonna say?
I don't know. In my head, I had Galway, but maybe I'm wrong.
Right.
I can't remember.
But
But yeah, she was originally when I first met Jess. She was down in Cork.
Oh, yeah.
She's now moved up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We featured one of the yarns
Oh,
in the
in
latest
the latest
issue.
issue.
The colourway is Granny Smith.
Oh yeah, that was
We'll
really
probably
nice.
we'll probably have the
Mm.
swatches on at some stage. Really nice.
Yeah, so I totally fell in love with
It is
this one.
lovely.
And then I also couldn't step past
yeah.
this. God, it's coming out nice and bright actually in thing. It's probably not as luminous as this in
Yeah.
real life, but this is from Jennifer Leinhart, who's one of our columnists, and she has since rebranded her store as Apple Oak. So she used to be Wolfinch Studios. And Jennifer specialises in natural dyeing, and this is like, I mean, it's just beautiful. And I'm not sure, it's a plant dye called Anato, which I'm not familiar with. Anato, Anatto.
Yeah, I'm saying as I look around to see if I can find one of my dye books.
But I can't believe, like, the vibrancy of that colour is incredible. So yeah, I couldn't walk past
No,
it.
that's very you as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the moment, you're definitely drawn to.
Well, actually, when you see my, like, although you pointed out, the minute I bought it and then I put it into my bag, and then it was right next to, like, my summer festival cardigan, which is, like, pretty much exactly the same colour. Ridiculous. But
Let's
anyway.
just have a look in one of the books while I'm sitting here. Isn't that handy? I can just lean
Anato.
up.
Yeah.
I'll just see if it's on one of these
And
ones.
she, so yeah, I'm loving what Jennifer is doing at the moment. Like, she has some amazing colours, and the fact that she's using all the natural dyes I really find intriguing. So yeah, I couldn't walk past this. I think it must be, would you say that's a DK?
Is it a sport weight?
Oh, it could be sport, yeah. It doesn't say what it is. But yeah, I love that. So that was another one. And then at Atlantic Knitscape, Catherine on the Saturday night does a raffle. And everybody is encouraged to bring a prize that would go into the raffle. And so there's loads of goodies up for grabs. And so when your name is called out, you get to go up and you get to pick. Some of them will be wrapped and some of them aren't, so you can kind of have a good look. And I spied these. Look! Minis from
I think it was
Woolly
touch
Adventures.
and go there for a while. If Edwina had got there, I think Edwina...
Yeah, she had her eyes on it. Because our names were kind of later on to be called out, and I saw this, like, day one, and I was kind of giving everyone the evil eye so that they wouldn't pick my... I had already identified it as mine. My yellow. And so when my name was called out ahead of Edwina's, because I knew
You
Edwina
literally
was
just rushed.
run. And I didn't even look at anything else, I just went, because I think people were like, ooh, what's she going to pick? And then, like, they had no time to say that with me because I literally just picked these because I just thought. So there's loads of different, you can see, kind of vibrant oranges and reds.
It's that one I love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
So, so in all, I think each one is 20 grams, and there's 5 of them, so there's 100 grams there.
Yeah.
So it's again, it's merino and nylon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you'll.
And then Kate from Hawthorne Cottage Crafts was there. It was my first time meeting Kate in person, so it was really exciting. And she had all her bags. So again, you've probably seen us. We have a few of Kate's bags each at this stage because they're just so well made and they're lovely. But she had a good selection, and I saw these ones with books on it and the feather with the writing. So it was like right up my street. And then it's a beautiful polka dot in the middle. And again, you're probably going to be familiar with Kate's bags, but they're cool kind of bucket, good size.
Yeah.
And they stand nicely, and they've got the little
they're nice and
handle,
padded, aren't
and
they?
they're just they're just beautifully made. She does a really, really good job, and her bags, I don't think there was any left. They were just
yeah. The one I liked, Edwina kind of said she liked.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, okay, I'll wait and see if Edwina buys it.
Oh, okay.
Because, to be fair, I've got quite a lot of project bags.
Yeah, yeah.
And Edwina did buy it. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, like it was, she had a good selection though.
Yeah, there was, I really liked the fishy ones.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds terrible. There were ones with fish on them, which, for Atlantic Knitscape, they really reminded, they reminded me of like fish and chip shop.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of, I don't know, the artwork that, especially in an older fish and chip shop that you get. So, as much as I don't eat fish, I don't really like fish.
Actually,
There's something about it that made me think of childhood, and I would have quite, the rest of them were really cool. There was some bright, funky ones.
There was
wasn't
some
there?
bright, funky ones.
There was one with butterflies on, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I steered well clear. But yeah, there was something for everybody. Like, because my
Definitely.
one is a bit more muted, but it's exactly up my street.
Yes.
And so I was like straight to it, you know.
Yeah. Karina had some there as well. Oh, you have it with you.
Speaking of which, so Karina from Strand Designs had put this up on Instagram, or I think she'd put the fabric up, and she was saying, "Oh, I'm going to make some bags out of this, if any." And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, so this is my Game of Thrones project bag.
Cool.
It's really cool. I just love it. And there's like this cool. She's popped
I
on
love the Progress
this
Keeper. Very cool.
dragon Progress Keeper, and also it features in here. Well, actually, you could choose one without or one with the accompanying needle keeper. So I said I would pop that in with that as well. So I'm really happy with it, and it's a nice size. It's kind of, you know, dinky, but it's good for socks. And actually, I've got a perfect project in it at the moment. It just fits nicely. So that came during the week, and I was so excited when I saw it coming in. I was like, oh my god, it's perfect.
Yeah, very, very cool.
In fairness, it's really cool. Yeah. So that's we had to have it quite a lot. Yeah.
Now thinking about it, I probably do have a
You
lot.
do.
But,
I'm just looking like
but
you do have
my
lots.
stuff came in the post, and it's a regular thing. It's not that I ordered it, so I
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's just
not like
comes
I
in
went out of my
post.
way.
Yeah.
So I was very good, and I only bought one hank of Atlantic Escape.
Mm.
It's probably because I've just got too much, but yeah. So this is from the Moon and Sixpence. So let me
it's
look.
Beautiful.
Aren't those colours?
Yeah.
We're going to ignore the little bit of purple that's in there,
Oh no, it's
because
gorgeous.
I can look past a little bit of purple.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's fairly.
And actually, we often say how similar mine and Edwina or Dr. Sock's taste is, and we both bought a hank. We both bought the same colourway. So this is called Moorland. I'm having a problem with my eyes. I'm sure they're just much age. Another thing just to be really thrilled about.
Yeah.
I've actually got varifocals upstairs. I went and picked up a pair of varifocals, and they work fine for distance, but they're not as good as I thought they would be for close.
Right.
And I'm like, well, if I've still got to take them off, there's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like 30 days to try them, so I keep persevering, but they're no
they
good
don't
for
work.
close.
They don't work.
Yeah.
They don't work.
So those colours are just,
Yeah,
so there's
I
like
love that.
blues
It's
and
beautiful.
ivory and mustard and a little bit of kind of lilac-y purple.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think it make really nice socks.
Yeah, yeah. Perfect. Love it.
Yeah. To throw on the floor. And then in the raffle, I actually won another one of Annie's yarns, which is Us in a Hank.
Yeah, it is Us and Hank. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hilariously, you thought it was called Raffle. That
Yeah.
was so funny.
When I looked
It was a real blonde moment.
She's done it again on the podcast. All blonde people stand up and like, look, if you picked
Well,
it,
in fairness.
okay, look, if you picked it up, the first thing you think is it says raffle.
Uh-huh.
Forget that it says colourway underneath.
It's so funny. You're like, oh, it's called Raffle.
In my head, it made sense that it was. That was
very
before I'd had any gin as well. So it's actually called Sunset.
Oh yeah.
And
nice.
it's a BFL, 75% BFL, 25% nylon. Do you know, I didn't even check what the other one is, but it's on the floor. So
Yeah.
it's a sock yarn. I just can't remember what it is. But yeah, I mean, look,
Yeah.
like denims and pinks.
But actually, because I think it was not last night, but the night before, there was a beautiful sunset. Like, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And actually, you'd look at that and you go, oh, sunset. But actually, it was those almost exact
Yeah.
colours.
Is it Red Sky at Night, Shepherd's
Yeah,
Delight,
it was
isn't
amazing.
it? Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure what it's to become.
Yeah, yeah.
It might just be something to look at for a little while
Yeah,
until.
maybe.
Yeah. I mean, pink is one of those colours that really suits me, and every time I wear it, everyone says you should wear pink more, but yeah, I do love it.
That's lovely.
So then my other had to have it. So, so I had the new issue of Ply arrive. Isn't it looking very pristine?
Yeah.
It's called the semi-issue. It's very pristine because I haven't even opened it. Because I just haven't had the time. So I can't even pretend I know what's in it. More about that next
looks
time.
nice,
It looks nice. Yeah. 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 And then the last we had to have it. If anyone is doing the Time Travellers, Hilltop Cloud Time Travellers Club, and they haven't had their September instalment, fibre instalment, please look away. And I'll try not to describe the colours. I'll just show you. So so look away now. So it's, I can tell you the name though, because then you won't get it, I don't think. So it's called Blackpool Illuminations, and it's this big bag of fluff. So that's the.
It's lovely. Really nice, actually.
And I'll just show you the colourway. We won't talk about it. So excuse the bag noise. So can you see it properly?
Oh, wow.
Isn't that wicked?
It's beautiful,
Yeah.
actually.
And it's actually fingers in ears. So it's 50% swart balls, swart glass. It's swart glass or something like that.
But
But
brown
yeah.
sheep. With the cute white faces. They're so lovely.
And then it's 50% Corridor. And I think that will be lovely to spin.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's really nice.
Strangely enough, though, I just cancelled my subscription to this.
Oh, sugar.
It's always the way, isn't it? Because there were just a few colours that came in that weren't me, and I was like, well, maybe I should just save that money and use it to buy fibre in my colours, probably from Hilltop Cloud. But I was like, oh, and then this one came, and I was like, oh, I really like that.
That was lovely.
Yeah. Never mind. So.
Yeah. So we did do,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of...
Yeah.
We
I've
had to
bought
have
cotton
this.
for boobs and things like that as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
But that's yeah.
And then, like on top of that, then I suppose we've lots of whips, or it'll be lovely when it's finished.
Yeah. So maybe because we've just ended with fibre, maybe you should start with your
Oh yeah, my hand spun.
hand spun.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
I know, yeah, it's crazy. So we a few months ago. Well, I mean it's more than a few months ago now, but we did a drop spindle class with Liz
O'Connor.
O'Connor.
Is it O'Connor?
Anyway, we will put her name here because she's really nice. But she came to our knitting group essentially and gave us a lesson in drop spindling. And within that class, I started spinning up these kind of candy colours.
It looks so much nicer in real life.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
When you put the Instagram picture up, it just doesn't.
I couldn't get a
justice.
good photo of it. And so I had spun it up, and that was fine. And then I plied it with a plain, just an ivory DK that I had hanging around because I wanted the colours to kind of pop out a bit. And then I had all I had was maybe just under 20 grams. So I was like, I don't really know what to do with this. And then I was like, oh, what about, because I think if you maybe remember, maybe about a year ago, I had naturally dyed 2 little kind of mini hanks of yarn, and they were orange and yellow, and I incorporated them into a hat that I knit for my husband, and they looked really cool in stripes. So I thought, oh, I could do the same with the hand spun. And so I'm just using a basic hat pattern that Laura gave me. So it's a non-slouchy version of the hat that she made for Kai.
80 stitches on 5mm basically.
Yeah, just a basic hat. And I'm using, I'm stash busting as well. So I'm using the leftover colour that I had when I knit the Marshmallows Hot Chocolate Cowl in February. That was Knitterarium, Ruth's pattern. So I have enough of that to make a hat with a nice funky stripe. And I'm so chuffed. I just think
it looks really cool.
Just are really cool.
Yeah.
And it was funny, like when we were in the class and everyone was spinning up, everyone was picking I'm going to call them adult colours. And then I'm like, ooh! I was picking all the candy coloured colours, and I think,
The ones that a 4-year-old would be drawn to.
Yeah.
The Crayola crayons that a 4-year-old would be drawn to.
Yeah.
Before Twistables became.
Yeah. So they caught my eye. Anyway, I'm chuffed with it. I just think it looks
really
really
cool.
cute.
I have to say I love the inside. There's something about
Actually,
it in garter stitch
the
that I
garter
really
stitch
love.
is lovely. Because they look like little jewels or something. You know what I mean? Like they're little.
Rainbow
colour.
Drops the sweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of my whips, and that'll fly up. I kind of wanted to get past the stripe, and now I'm just like, oh, now I'm just knitting in this colour and it's a bit
You must
boring.
have enough if you wanted to do a thin stripe though, do you? How many rows did you do? 4?
Oh god, I don't know. Probably
1,
more
2,
than
3,
4.
4.
Actually, I was going to do a thin stripe and 2 thin stripes, but actually now I'm only going to do the 1 thick stripe.
Okay.
Because
Did you do 5?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Looks like you did 5.
Yeah, I did 5.
But then, yeah, I suppose because you're knitting it in the round. So yeah.
So actually, it's only going to be 1 stripe because I don't have. I mean, I could spin some more. There's no two ways about it. I could absolutely. I've loads more of this fibre.
No,
I
just
just
lovely.
I just thought, you know what? Yeah,
It's really, really cool.
so I'm really happy with that. And then what else am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm still knitting this my summer festival cardigan, but I've progressed a good bit with it. So I wanted to show you. I think I pretty much just started it when I first showed it to you, but it's now progressed. So this, so it's a top down, as you can see, and this has a nice little, I'm going to show you there. It's kind of like a brooch area. I think she calls it a brooch section. So it's like an inbuilt brooch section, and then I'm coming down to this area here where there's more lace. So there's going to be these little circles. They're going to go down in a row here and then step down like stairs. So I think there's going to be like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then they're going to go like that.
I
so
love
that's kind of cool.
The shoulder.
Yeah,
I
actually,
think
it's really
a
nice.
really lovely detail.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's a really nice
Isn't it?
detail.
Yeah. I really like it.
Kiki knits pattern, isn't it? Georgie Nicholson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in Milo. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 And it has pockets as well. So I mean, I've never done pockets, so yeah, not of interest. But it's flying up. I mean, at the moment, it's because this where is it? Yeah, this is only done over like maybe a slight amount of stitches. I think maybe 12.
Okay.
I think the first one was 9, but now it'll expand. But it's just, even though it's all stocking stitch except for this little batch here, and then we'll work around into the pockets. So yeah, I'm loving it.
You've got markers near the lace details. So
Just
that you,
here.
yeah. So that if you're just knitting, you can stop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Haven't knitted past it.
Yeah. And it's a nice simple, and I can imagine that it will work. It'll pop out when it's blocked. Yeah, I'm really liking it. Yeah, and I can't wait to wear it because I got this beautiful dress last weekend. We were in it would look perfect with it. We were in a thing called Buy My Dress, and it's run by Down Syndrome Ireland, or at least for Down Syndrome Ireland, where people just donate dresses that they may be throwing out or kind of selling or giving to charity, and you can go in and you can get these amazing, like you can get dresses for $5 or $10 or whatever. And I picked up a beautiful John Rocca navy kind of, I don't even know what material it was.
It was like a sateen, wasn't it,
Yeah.
almost? Yeah.
Really pretty, and we were like, ooh, I could jazz it up with some mustard tights. I was like, ooh, and my mustard cardigan. So yeah, I was already in it. Yeah.
You are in it
I
already,
am.
aren't you?
Yeah. So I was delighted
power
with
knitting
that. Perfect.
now.
Yeah. So that's me. That's me. And now
okay,
you've got
so
a few bits and
oh
pieces.
yeah, so I have. So obviously, when one finishes one pair of socks, one should always cast on another pair. So I
yes.
actually cast
I love
these on the way up to
You did, yeah.
Westport. So, oops. So this is, I think I showed it before, didn't I? This is the Viking yarn that the kids bought me for Dina and Shane. Shane's not one of my children, but he lives with one of my children. So this is the Viking yarns. It's the Broken Rainbow on
nice.
the fingering sock weight, and it's the sparkle, isn't it? So superwash merino, 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina. It's called the Stella sock base.
Love it.
So I don't know if you can see the sparkle. Maybe not. If I wave it,
Oh,
does
yeah,
it
maybe.
sparkle? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice.
And then we were giggling because your ginger studio.
Or blimey.
Yeah, Gorblimey. I remembered that I bought this when I went to
It's
Edinburgh.
funny, isn't
yeah,
it?
and
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
completely forgotten.
Yeah.
Because ideally I would have really liked to have put a dark grey of this.
Okay.
But
That looks lovely though.
but I love it. So
Yeah.
I obviously knit them inside out because of the Portuguese way. But I love it.
the way the pink is like travelling across that way.
And it's really weird though because look at it that way and then do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah. Love it.
yeah, I did manage to spill rather a lot of gin over these. They don't smell of gin anymore.
And you've just about stopped smelling of gin.
Yeah. That's because I stopped. When she mentioned hip flask, I thought it better go. One thing I did notice, and I was talking about while we were up at Atlantic Knitscape, is when I knit, obviously I'm knitting Portuguese now. In Portuguese, you know what I mean. So, look, can you see that my rib leans to one side?
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. And it's only the rib, but it's the rib on everything I knit.
Huh. It's weird,
Hear
isn't
the
it?
noise?
Yeah.
I can hear my dogs. That noise is the
Oh,
dogs.
is it?
The dogs are
Dogs.
kind of here, I think. Yeah, so if there's anyone that knits Portuguese style as well,
Curious.
and you have the same thing, I mean, it doesn't matter when it's on. Obviously, you don't really notice it. But, yeah, I'd made some mittens recently, and I noticed it quite a lot on the mittens because they were in Aran weight. Yeah, it's just a little bit kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So that's one of my, it'll be
we
lovely
love
when
it.
it's finished. And then the other one, which I haven't had much time to spend on it, because I'm doing some other bits and pieces. So this is the Miss Marple cardigan. So she says, so you knit this in one piece up to the arms and then join.
Nice.
And it has this really nice lace on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a really nice lace detail.
Oh, yeah.
Just at the front.
Lovely.
And it goes up in the bands. There's actually, this has been knitted by quite a lot of people, Miss Marple.
Oh, right.
It's an Aran weight cardi. I'm using
Aran
the Drops
weight, oh, cool.
Charisma, she says. Well, she has a rummage in her bag to see if she has a label. No, Alaska even.
Oh, Alaska. Okay, yeah.
Oops, it's Alaska I'm using. So it's Drops Alaska, the uni colour, in colourway 51, which it's a really kind of deep forest green, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Which I bought and then realised I had some in a really deep forest green. West Yorkshire Spinners in a jumper quantity as well.
Oh, hilarious. Yeah.
Never mind. So I obviously have
The dangers of a massive stash. Yeah. Oh, it's cool. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is it like full sleeve?
Yeah, it's got a full sleeve.
Mhm.
I probably end up doing them 3/4.
Yeah.
That's what I prefer. So yeah, but I think there's like 150 stitches. So you're knitting a row and you're thinking, oh my god, this just isn't growing. But actually, it is.
Because you're just doing the full thing
Yeah.
as well. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. And then, we should have shown
Oh,
you this
yeah.
before, but I forgot. What have you
Oh,
got?
we're doing these. This.
Oh yeah, yeah, and we'll show these after.
Oh yeah.
Because
Cool.
I've got some.
And so for those, oh my goodness, for those of you who might remember, we did a live Instagram, crazy. But anyway, we were talking about our Sunshine and Sprinkles our Sunshine and Sprinkles cowl.
We should confess first about the Instagram live thing. The fact that we actually did one on yours first.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah, that was a bit silly. So I was logged into my Instagram account instead of the Olann and Instagram account, and so we were talking away to essentially my husband because he was upstairs looking just to make sure we were okay, and he was like, so sweet, so supportive, like. But then I was like, sugar, we've only got like 2 people watching this. What the hell is going on? And then Glenn calls down, you're doing it from your own account. I'm like, oh. So, yeah, then we had to start again from the Olann and account, which, yes, then it was obviously a lot more people because it's like, they have so many followers. I don't have that many. So it was hilarious. Yeah. So it was live, but it was take two of
It was take two of a live one. Yeah, yeah.
So we had been telling you in that live one about our Sunshine and Sprinkles Cal. So that was just about to start that day, or no, sorry, the day after.
Yeah.
And I'd shown you my colours, so I've kind of ploughed into it.
You really have actually.
Yeah, I
haven't
like
you?
it. And so it's knitted up, and actually really happy with it. It looks really nice.
Those colours look
Yeah,
fab
they're
together.
cool.
They do. Yeah.
And so I just think it looks, it's a nice, as we said it already, it's a nice quick knit, and it's really simple, and you're just knitting around, and just the pops of colour just make it, you're kind of like, oh, I'll just do one more row of sprinkles.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just do another row of sprinkles.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of, it's addictive actually. Yeah. So I'm loving it. And you made some modifications to yours.
Yeah, so I made the other two ones that are in the magazine. So I know that my lot will probably prefer something that's a little bit closer fitting. I'm thinking, actually, to be fair, I'm thinking of my eldest son. he's a plumber and he's doing site work, and he likes to wear kind of more like a neck warmer. So I'm thinking that maybe something like that would be better. So I actually reduced the stitches by, I think, 32.
Oh, right.
Which is quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the other thing I did, I'm going to have to hold it closer because otherwise it's... So the other thing I did is I actually put a rib band on it so that it comes in, it sits in a lot closer. So yeah, I mean, like mine is quite a lot smaller than yours, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. Like if you look at the size, it's kind of...
Yeah, it is. But I just thought, I've got, we've got the other two, and this, as I say, this is going to work. So it goes over my head nicely, and it's not really tight.
Yeah.
But it's just going to be snugger. It's going to work better for a guy that works on a site in the winter. Do you know what I mean? So, and I went with the navy.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it?
Love it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I went down a needle size. My tension is a bit all over the place anyway, since I did the border in a 3.5, and I'm doing this in a 3.75, I think. I remember rightly. I'll write everything down. I have been keeping notes. I just have to find the notes. I need to start wearing the Miss Mini Pinny all the time.
Yeah. And then you just have everything. Oh my god, it'd be brilliant.
And then the last thing I wanted to show you. So I was going to put this up on Instagram the other day and I completely forgot. I went and picked up knockers. I was actually going to write I went up and picked up Dr. Sock's knockers.
Yeah, she's knockerless.
So these are just, I thought they'd be a good idea to show you. And
Yeah,
the idea was
just a finished object.
I'd show you them and then I'd show you the ones that I made. But I forgot that, so it doesn't matter. So these are made on, Edwina made hers with 2 needles. So I just wanted to show you how successfully they can be made.
Yeah.
So they're very cool. And like we said before, so this is the back, and you can see the piece of yarn there is, so you can thread it, you can pull it, and you can tighten it. You can take out stuff in, add stuff in. I'm trying to think what, I can't remember what yarn Edwina
is
used.
it Debbie Bliss?
Was it Debbie Bliss or was it Rico?
Rico, maybe.
Doesn't feel like... Oh, was it Rico Baby? Feels softer than a...
Oh, yeah.
But they're fab, aren't they? Are they both... These are a size D.
D.
Are they a D?
Yeah.
So they're both D cups. And I mean, literally, they just take a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, how cool are they? So,
oh, yeah, they're perfect.
And that's a nice way of finishing on our Knockeralong event, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we have a Knockeralong event taking place on the 25th of October. It is a Wednesday because we're going to hold it in the place where we normally have our knitting group. So we meet in the Mad Monk in Middleton. Joe, the owner, is fantastic.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, by all means, go ahead, do what you want to do. So there will be, it's a ticketed event, and it's a ticketed event because, for a few reasons, because it's a fundraiser, so all the net profits will be going to Breast Cancer Ireland, and the ticket entitles you to a goodie bag. So we can give you a few hints about the goodie bag. The goodie bag will definitely contain a hank of specially dyed yarn.
Yeah, like a special colourway. Yeah.
That's the first hint, and the only hint we're going to give you at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, suffice to say, it's a very goodie bag.
It is. Yeah. Kind of think yarn, think appreciating handmade things.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's the goodie bag, there's cocktails on the night, there's fun and games, and Gabriella and Carlo, otherwise known as Irish Fairy Tale Yarns, will be bringing their shop as well. So there'll be yarny goods to tempt you.
Yeah. And knockers.
Yeah. So it's basically a glorified massive knitting group meeting.
Yes.
Crochet is welcome too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Did we say the date? We did. 25th of October?
25th of October. It's 7 till 10 p.m. There's parking, literally 2 minutes. Not even that, really.
Just park outside the door or around the corner,
Yeah, and so, I mean, we'd obviously like to welcome as many of you as possible. We know that maybe Cork isn't the most ideal place. County Cork isn't maybe the most ideal place for some people. So if you wanted to hold an event in your group, maybe you're a library group that gets together, or a group that meets in a shop or a cafe or a pub, we'll happily try and help you organise something. Oh, and we have a raffle with lots of really nice prizes. So loads going on.
Lots going on.
We're hoping that everyone will kind of get into the spirit of things and maybe wear something pink. That won't be a problem for her.
I mean, I can give people pink things to wear. I can rent out pink clothes.
Little sideline going on.
I think, because I'm just thinking there, I don't think I've worn that much pink.
You
on my
haven't,
podcast,
which is really weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fix that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Normally I'm in blue and you're in pink. Yeah.
Weird.
Which makes me just think of that toothbrush song. You know, I'm the pink toothbrush, you're the blue toothbrush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a pink toothbrush and Glenn has a blue toothbrush.
Does he?
Yeah.
Mine's green.
Yeah, there you go. So we'd love, actually, so if we're around the Cork area or close by, we'd love you to come along. It would be brilliant. Because we'd like to get as many people as we can just to even meet up. And it's like a big knitting group. Yeah. And we're just going to be knitting the knitted blockers on the night. And it'd be just,
Yeah, be a good thing.
Because obviously in October it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so that's why we decided to do it and I'm sure, look, at this stage, unfortunately, everybody probably does know somebody who has been affected by this. So it kind of is close to home, to be fair, for a lot of people.
The figures are quite alarming, aren't they?
And look, you know, we're women helping other women, so I just think it'd be nice. It'd be a nice event, I think. Actually, looking forward to it.
Yeah. So spread the word.
Do.
And hope to see you then, I suppose.
Yeah.
We'll try and get back here in about 3 weeks, will we?
Yeah, let's try. Let's try.
I've got fluff up my nose.
I have
and
I know. I'm kind of like, what is?
Oh my god! When I wear that jumper, am I going to constantly be doing this?
I can see it floating around in the sky. Okay, yeah. But so we'll be back. In about 3. Let's say 3 weeks. Let's say 3 weeks.
We'll say 3. Yeah. We'll aim for 3 weeks.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll have some more whips finished. No, what are they called? Ta-da's!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you know what we didn't say? The Sunshine and Sprinkles knit along finishes on the 1st of November. So there's loads of time if you're not knitting other things like us.
Yeah, like many other things. And
there are
magazines.
Is there
coming in.
Is there one FO already up?
Yeah.
I didn't check today. Was there any more?
I didn't see any today.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So there's one FO already up. Katrina bashed it out in 2 nights, didn't she?
Oh God, she's like a supersonic knitter. Yeah,
actually,
amazing.
she's done lots of knockers.
She has, yeah. She's done some evening wear knockers. They're black ones, really cool. So there's probably lots going on. That's why our heads are probably a bit addled. Yeah. So this might be a bit more chaotic than usual. So sorry about that. Yeah. Oh God, I'm an awful pain in my chest as well. I don't know. That's probably not really good, is it?
No, you were doing that the other day.
Oh my God, I don't know.
Yeah, the other day.
Was I?
Where did we go in the car, the pair of us?
I went to town last weekend.
Yeah.
Was I?
Yep. Yeah.
God, it's been around since then.
Maybe it's heartburn or something. Is it there all the time, or is it?
No, I just noticed it there now today when I was driving up. Anyway. Enough about that.
All right, okay.
On that note,
hopefully we'll try and see you in 3 weeks.
If it's just Laura, then you know what's happened. I shouldn't even laugh. That's ridiculous. Touch wood. My God.
And I'd be okay with it that I podcast.
So anyway, Dee's gone, but that's fine.
We'd have me in the office and you in the hospital.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Okay.
We're gonna go now.
Yeah. Bye.